we've got to embrace the more difficult things. We do the pretty things really, really well. You guys understand that?
Film is a good teacher outside of basketball. It really is.
Hello, Tiger fans. I'm Emily Dixon, and welcome back to another edition of Inside LSU Basketball presented by Academy Sports and Outdoors. We've got a big show for you tonight on both the men's and women's sides. We talk with Will Wade and Nikki Fargas to recap last week, and we look at the top plays from the month of January. Let's get things started with the voice of the Tigers, Chris Blair, and head coach Will Wade to recap the double dose of Lone Star opponents from this past week.
Inside LSU Basketball, presented by Academy Sports and Outdoors, is brought to you each week by the 8 partners that represent Team LSU. COTS, the official communications provider of LSU Athletics. McDonald's, official sponsor of the LSU Tigers. Our Lady of the Lake, official healthcare provider of LSU Athletics. Planet Fitness, official gym partner of the LSU Tigers. Ross's Markets, official supermarket of LSU Athletics. Coca-Cola, official beverage partner of the LSU Tigers. People's Health, the official health plan of LSU Athletics. And by Hancock Whitney, the official bank of the LSU Tigers. This segment of Inside LSU Basketball is brought to you each week by TJ Ribs, legendary Louisiana barbecue.
Back with you on this week's show. Again, joined with head coach Will Wade. And coach, you were trying to get the team stop that 2-game losing skid. Important game in the SEC, but again on the road, it's never easy. But kind of a bookend victory for LSU. Great start on the road against Texas A&M, and then a fantastic finish holding them scoreless for nearly 9 minutes of the second half.
Yeah, very proud of our guys. We made a big emphasis getting off to a good start. The last 2 games we hadn't gotten off to as good a start as we needed to. To jump out to that 17-point lead was really, really good. Then we kind of let it slip away there, as you said. We turned the ball over too much. We had some empty possessions. We gave them some easy transition baskets. And give A&M credit. They hit some very deep threes. They hit some tough threes. They had some guys who were not necessarily known for making threes get going and hit some threes. So, you got to give them credit. But then, like you said, we were able to put the clamps down and finish strong. We take a lot of pride in those 6-minute games and finishing strong in the 6-minute games, making our free throws, being solid on defense and valuing the ball. And to be able to do that on the road in an environment like that, close the game on an 18-0 run was really, really good. And got us a big, big road win, as you said.
Oh, absolutely. Not only did you stop that 2-game losing skid, now you're solely in second place. Great place you want to be as we head down the back stretch. And I think mentally for your guys, it was great to get a win, especially on the road.
Yeah, any road win in the league, they're like gold. So it was important to grab that game. And like you said, I think there's a big difference in that game between being in the top part of the league and being in the middle. Kind of muddying yourself in the middle of the league. So it was a big win, for those purposes. And like you said, we're going down the back stretch here. We got the back 9. So to speak, as we're moving forward here, and so it should be a fun ending to the league race. But we've certainly positioned ourselves pretty well, not as well as we want to, but we've positioned ourselves pretty well through these first 9 games, and now we just got to close it out and finish strong.
Again, it was a great start to the game over in Bryan College Station and a fantastic finish. Let's take a look at the highlights. LSU on the road, getting the win over Texas A&M.
Javonte Smart up top to Thomas. Quick pass to Days, short corner right side. Days flips it back out top to Smart. Smart, 2 dribbles off to Thomas. Catch and shoot 3 is good, and that's a great start for LSU and a great start for Cam Thomas. Tigers working. Smart left to the arc. One arm pass Days. He'll try a 3, and it's good. Nothing but the bottom of the net, and the Tigers 2 for 2 to open the ball games. Off to Thomas. Here's LSU. Smart off the window, right side. Count the bucket.
Start the game like LSU 8-2 with a 6-point lead on the road.
High entry pass stolen underneath by Smart. Thomas, transition 3, going to be off the back heel. No good, but a follow down the middle by Wilkinson. Monster jam. Smart driving left baseline. Cross-court pass Days. He'll try the 3, and it rattled home good. Darius Days with his second bonus ball. It off to Smart. Smart Watford goes in, layup left side, got it off the window and in. Taps it back out to Smart, steps away from the defender, puts up the jumper, the three-pointer is good. LSU struggling in these situations. Thomas takes the inbounds, fadeaway jumper is good, whistle and a foul from 17 feet out. It's ahead in the front court to Watford, over to Thomas, right corner, Thomas goes in, double pump, layup right side is good, went through two defenders to get to the rim, and Buzz Williams wants another timeout. Get it to Thomas out on the right wing. Pull-up jumper from 19 is good, and Cam Thomas feeling it tonight. Need some action from Gray. Gets in early here at about the 6:15 mark. LSU works it to Smart, left corner three. Good, Javonte Smart. Back to Smart, top of the key. Pass to Thomas. Floating jump shot from 12 on the right baseline is good. 6 turnovers, 12 points for A&M off LSU turnovers. This time after the turnover, taken back by Days. Off to Smart. Smart driving, layup, good, and a blocking foul underneath. Going the other way for the first time ever since we were 0-0. Into the lane goes Flag. Ball going to be deflected by Days, picked up by Wilkinson. LSU with it. Watford crossover, gets bumped as he gets to the free throw line. Smart crossover, gets to the free throw line to Days. Quick shot from the left corner is good. Tigers put it in play. We resume play. Here's Smart, drives all the way. Spinning to his right. Drives into traffic, now gets it to Smart. Open for three, left wing, just off the side. Days. No look pass underneath. Darius Days right side, puts it up and in. Kicks it to Thomas. Three ball right corner. Good! Big time shot for Cam Thomas. 26 seconds. Smart. Little dribble, little penetration, little step back, a little triple.
After the road win over Texas A&M, the Tigers step out of conference. They welcome in the number 10 team in the land, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, inside the Maravich Center on Saturday.
Smart little ball fake, now puts it on the deck, drives, steps in between two defenders, tosses it up as the shot clock expires and buries the 6-foot jumper. On the switch, now Days has it. Days deflects the pass. Loose on the floor, picked up by Smart. Smart up the left sideline. Top of the key, over to Thomas. Fakes the three, steps to his left, takes the three. Good! Beautiful move by Cam Thomas with the patience to get his man in the air, slide to the left, and knock it down. We're tied 6-all. Out to Nadolny. Didn't want the open shot. He'll drive in, left of the block, trying to pass it out. Stolen by Smart. Smart, 1-on-2. Javonte, sidestep. Reverse layup over his shoulder off the glass. Count the basket. Sizzle reel for Javonte Smart. 14-8, the Tigers with their largest lead. Smart trying to drive him, does, gets to the layup, finger roll is good. He was waiting for Agbo to come out a little deeper, eventually he did. Smart easily beat him on the dribble to tie the game 58-58. Still tied 60-60, 5:23 to go. Still with the dribble, steps back three, good! Nothing but the bottom of the net. 63-60 as the net hangs on the rim. Watford sets the screen. Smart, step back, he wants another three, yes! 66-60, back-to-back triples for Javonte Smart. He's got 26. Screen set by LeBlanc, Thomas forces up a three, good! Rattled home from 23 feet out over the top of Terrence Shannon Jr., and it's 69-64 LSU.
In the truck game, greatness is defined by a relentless commitment to the customer, forged over decades, built by a team resolute in helping you achieve your greatness. Experience this award-winning lineup today. Ford F-Series, America's best-selling truck for 44 years straight and counting.
Drive the 2020 F-150 with $5,500 cash back, only at your Southern Quality Ford dealer.
Fake, mi amor. Ice cream?
Yeah!
Okay.
Protect your connected devices with advanced security included with Cox Panoramic Wi-Fi.
To the people stepping up in the face of an unprecedented challenge, thank you for everything you're doing to serve our communities and keep us safe. To the people of Hancock Whitney, thanks for being the ones our clients can count on. Because even though it feels like everything has changed right now, it's reassuring to see that some things haven't. We'll get through this the same way we always do, together.
We're born to be loud, born to be strong, born to work hard and tailgate harder. We're born to give it our all, on the field, in the stands, and beyond. We're born to be Tigers. We're the Tiger Athletic Foundation. Be part of the team behind the Tigers. Join today for better access and better perks. TAF, we're here for Tigers. Be there for them too. Annual membership starts at only $50.
LSU Tigers fans, show your pride with real Tigers gear from the official online store, lsushop.net. You'll find everything a Tigers fan needs, including jerseys, sideline gear, polos, t-shirts, hats, and more. With an awesome selection of over 4,100 products, including official team merchandise from Nike, when it comes to Tigers pride, there's only one place real Tigers fans go, lsushop.net.
This segment of Inside LSU Basketball is brought to you each week by Our Lady of the Lake Children's Health, one of Louisiana's largest pediatric healthcare networks.
Overtime thrillers, top 25 wins. The LSU women's basketball team has done a bit of it all this season. So let's head out to the PMAC and join LSU Sheldon Lee as he catches up with head coach Nikki Fargas to get her take on the Tigers and see what's ahead for the women's basketball program after another marquee win.
Joined now by head coach Nikki Fargas. Coach, this past Sunday night, you take number 4 South Carolina wire to wire. It was real close down the stretch, but how were you able to keep them off balance throughout that whole game?
Well, in the first half, we got in foul trouble, so we had to go with a smaller lineup, but I felt that lineup played extremely tough, allowed us to be in a position to go into the second half with that momentum. And then when we were able to come back with our starters in the second half, we got off to a really good start. There, the game was back and forth. But this game is so much about making plays down the stretch. So when you look at our fourth quarter, we had so many opportunities. The last 4 minutes of the game, we went 3 for 11. And that's something that you can't do against a team like South Carolina. Those missed shots then led to us not being able to get back into transition, and it gave them easier layups in the transition game. So if we can clean that up, I really feel like this team can do something special this year.
So Thursday night, you still another road win, this time in Athens against number 22 Georgia. So how did you manage to close that game out, especially down the stretch when it did get pretty tight?
Well, it was an interesting feel to the game. So it's a game that's a game of runs. And so you want to make sure that your team answers the runs that are set forth. And Georgia, to me, the tempo was in their favor. They were doing a lot of great things with Stady in the post. So then we just changed and went with 4 guards and Faustina Fua the last fourth quarter there. And I thought that really played to our favor because we were able to get some dribble penetration, get our offense going. We scored 25 points in that quarter. And defensively, we were really set. We were locked in and set on what we need to do collectively as a team to finish off that game.
And finally, Georgia's defense really seemed to key in on Kayla Pointer just from the beginning. But she still found a way to make an impact on the game and also get her teammates involved. So what do you have to say about the performance of that supporting cast and just also how they stepped up on both ends of the floor?
It's no different than when you tell your other players, even though she happens to be our best player, do something else. And so she started getting her hands on balls. She started rebounding. She was still a great facilitator. She led us with 6 assists, 4 steals. She just has this presence on the floor that you know that the other players around her are like, oh, okay, we like that. But when we went to our spread offense, her penetration and attack, they were collapsing, which allowed us to kick to get good penetration lanes again.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Now let's roll the tape.
Afua missed one from very close. Left side to see a catch and shoot 18-footer. That one is good. Bounds Spencer, free throw line. Pass down low, Pointer, who hands to Afua for a little 5-footer, and that one rattled and went home for Afua. See at the top, right side to Pointer. Goes right elbow into the lane. Handoff nicely to Afua. Stops, dribbles, and lays it in. We're under 6 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Young right side, gets to the free throw line. Jump shot is good. Tough will get it back out to Young with 8 to shoot. Young tries to break Conley down. She does to the free throw line. Jump shot good again by Tiara Young. And Jerry inside the key finds Trossi down low in the lane. Fadeaway 6-footer, bounce, roll, and she got it. Key dumps it to Trossi, right low block. Little fadeaway 4-footer, bounce in again. Side to Cherry. Bounce pass to Trossi, left low block. Backs her way in, turns, fades, 6-footer. Trossi is in, got all net on that one. Afua backs her way in, stops, turns, flips it with one hand up and in from about 5 in the lane. And Georgia back the other way. Morrison with it. Lob pass up ahead. Cherry got the steal on the baseline. Turns, faces the bucket. Backs her way in. Turns, leans, ducks. Left-handed layup is good. Near the right corner to Trossi, who will hand it off to Pointer. Pointer spins in the lane, ducks under, 5-footer is good, she's on the board. Now right side pass to Spencer, gets it to Trossi down on the low block, takes a little 6-footer, it rems and bounces in. Taken away by Conley, and they've got numbers 3-on-2. Conley bounce pass, layup is blocked. Blocked by Raquel Spencer. But what an outstanding block by Spencer on that layup. Back at long range, Pointer with 6. Approaches the wing, gets it to C for a long jumper right side, and it's good. It is a 3. Regain the lead. Pointer right wing, gets it to Trossi. Turns, 6-footer. Trossi is in. Right side, Cherry, right corner. Back up to Young, 18-footer inside the key, and that's good. Pivot, not much happening. Afua gets it to Cherry at the free throw line. Her jumper is good. Young working right sideline toward the top of the key. Gets herself down the lane, takes it to the hole. The layup is good. It counts and a foul. So LSU can maybe take the lead as Young zigzagged through traffic, found her way to the bucket, and she laid it home to tie it up. Oh. Isaacs faces the bucket. C picked her pocket, took it away. C and Cherry on the run. C is going to try to go to the bucket. 2 players go by her. C stops and lays it in, and LSU's got the lead. Gets the screen. Will try to drive on Young, right side, cut off. Lost the ball. C got it from her again, and then is fouled by Isaacs. Kick it right corner to C. C will lob it up. Afua caught it. Layup is good. It was tipped by Stady. Counting. Next whistle, we get a break. Young goes left baseline. 12-footer. Good. It counts and a foul. Young hits. Barker fouled her, and LSU's back up by 2, and Tiara Young has heated up again here in the second half. Enough oomph on it. Morrison stole it. Then Cherry comes and knocks it away from behind. It went off Barker, and LSU will get it back. Can't shoot with 2. Gets it left side. Young, 18-footer. Good! Right at the buzzer. Under 30 seconds. She will hand it off. And a pass knocked away. Cherry got the steal. Young is going to bring it into the front court. Coach Nikki Fargas and Coach Joni Taylor will meet.
You need more layers, diagonal layers.
I got it, Ron. Thanks.
Leave him alone, Dad. Oh, honey, you should use ice blocks instead of cubes.
No, Bud Light Seltzer goes on top.
Diagonal layers.
Did you pre-chill the Bud Light lemonades?
Need more ice. And diagonal layers.
I mean, if you're gonna do it right.
I don't need my hands getting cold.
Why don't you try using the Plumsky method?
Brings out the citrus notes.
Dad?
Gotta crush the ice, son.
Okay, I'm out.
What's his problem?
Whenever packing the cooler really matters, there's a Bud Light there.
We get it. It feels like everything has changed. Masking up, changing demands at work, fewer gatherings. But one thing hasn't changed: our commitment to your health. It's why Our Lady of the Lake Physician Group keeps finding better ways to serve you. Video visits with one of our providers, online scheduling, weekend hours, and nearly 100 locations where providers know your medical history. Our Lady of the Lake Physician Group, providing you with the best care where and when you need it.
In the truck game, greatness is defined by a relentless commitment to the customer, forged over decades, built by a team resolute in helping you achieve your greatness. Experience this award-winning lineup today. Ford F-Series, America's best-selling truck for 44 years straight and counting.
Drive the 2020 F-150 with $5,500 cash back, only at your Southern Quality Ford dealer.
When the ground shifts beneath you, you can run or you can stand firm. At LSU, our stand is rock solid. Our blood runs hot even as our heads stay cool, because now is a pivotal moment in the fight for our future. and we refuse to back down when the world needs solutions. LSU, fierce for the future.
We're born to be loud, born to be strong, born to work hard and tailgate harder. We're born to give it our all, on the field, in the stands, and beyond. We're born to be Tigers. We're the Tiger Athletic Foundation. Be part of the team behind the Tigers. Join today for better access and better perks. TAF, we're here for Tigers. Be there for them too. Annual membership starts at only $50.
This segment of Inside LSU Basketball is brought to you each week by Bud Light. There's a Bud Light there.
Dishes it off. Thomas, three, right wing. Good! Thomas, deep three. Bullseye! It's out to Watford. Three ball! In, flexes the muscle as he comes down the floor. Gets it to Watford. Spins in the lane. Lays it up with a right hand and goes.
Cam Thomas and Trendon Watford are certainly in line for some national awards this season, but did they make the list for our awards? Let's rewind the month of January for the top 5 plays for the LSU men's basketball team, which includes a dunk that made it to the #1 spot on SportsCenter's Play of the Day.
Got to stop him in penetration, but great job by Will Wade and his team on the press to turn him over.
Here's Thomas driving, bump off the glass. Count it. He'll go to the line.
Well, we said a while ago, if LSU has a chance to win, he needs to get going.
Cook takes it in the backcourt, brings it across, free throw line, alley-oop! Jamming it down is Wilkinson, right side. His 7th point of the night. 77-53, exclamation point.
Gets it left wing Smart, fakes a three, goes baseline, reverse, layup is good. I don't know how it did, and it didn't hit the glass.
Inbounds on the baseline was deflected by Gaines. They put it back in play. Gaines with the steal, spins on the block, puts up the shot off the glass, no good, but Josh LeBlanc there to finish with a dunk on the putback. It's 21-15 LSU.
Gaines may tell you that was a pass.
Tigers trying to get back to their momentum on offense. Nice bounce pass underneath to Josh LeBlanc, middle of the block. He goes up and slams it down with authority.
Fake, mi amor. Ice cream?
Yeah! Okay. Protect your connected devices with advanced security included with Cox Panoramic Wi-Fi.
With no fees or minimums on checking and savings accounts, banking with Capital One is like the easiest decision in the history of decisions. Kind of like...
It's looking kind of chilly out today. What am I gonna wear? I think I'll go with a cardigan.
Yep. Even easier than that. And with a top-rated app that lets you deposit checks and transfer money anytime, anywhere, is it really even a decision? That's banking reimagined. What's in your wallet?
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
When the ground shifts beneath you, you can run or you can stand firm. At LSU, our stand is rock solid. Our blood runs hot, even as our heads stay cool. Because now is a pivotal moment in the fight for our future. And we refuse to back down when the world needs solutions. LSU, fierce for the future.
LSU Tigers fans, show your pride with real Tigers gear from the official online store, lsushop.net. You'll find everything a Tigers fan needs, including jerseys, sideline gear, polos, t-shirts, hats, and more. With an awesome selection of over 4,100 products, including official team merchandise from Nike, when it comes to Tigers pride, there's only one place real Tigers fans go, lsushop.net.
This segment of Inside LSU Basketball is brought to you each week by Academy Sports and Outdoors. With curbside pickup, it's never been easier to shop in-store or online at academy.com.
We've knocked out the top 5 plays of the month of January for the men, but what about the women's squad? After a thrilling month of upset wins and overtime matches, it was hard to settle on just 5. But here are our picks, which include a huge game-winning bucket.
Who whips it baseline, Shamadzi. Into the lane, bounce pass, Petty. Goes up strong, layup is good! Will go right side, zigzag to the free throw line, then a fadeaway 18-footer. It's good by Tierra Young. Tough shot, falling away. It's 8. LSU trapping and pressing. The handoff to Cook. And header pocket pick. C's got it. It's a race to the bucket. C to the hole. Layup is good with 2 seconds to go. C will get it into Pointer, and here we go. 12, 11, now 10. C gets the screen from Petty, goes left side, down the lane, dish to Afua, 8-footer off the glass and in with 5 seconds to go, and A&M calls timeout. Pointer with 9 on the shot clock. Right wing Ducherry with 7. Gets a screen. Cherry will get it out to Pointer with 2. With 1, has to take a 3-pointer. It's off the window and in! Pointer banks it home at the buzzer.
It's been another fun week soaking in all things LSU basketball, but we're not done yet. The LSU women's team faces off against Texas A&M on Thursday, and the men's team looks for redemption against both Florida and Alabama. I'm Emily Dixon, and as always, thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of Inside LSU Basketball presented by Academy Sports and Outdoors. We'll see you next week.
We've got to embrace the more difficult things. We do the pretty things really, really well. You guys understand that?
Film is a good teacher outside of basketball. It really is.